first things I learned at school, which was swimming. Did anyone ever do swimming lessons in the mid-60s, early 70s? Okay. Does anyone remember how we used to teach swimming back in the mid-60s, early 70s? Yes. Absolutely, a bit of deep end training. Yeah. Well, that's ditto for me. Changed his pedagogical strategy. I had a strap that was tied to my arm. Does anyone, someone's nodding, you've been there, yes. So I was one of the lucky ones that had a strap tied to my arm, and I got the joy of being dragged along the pool, and he had a big stick. And so when my legs started to, my legs started to go down, the stick would come, boom, my head would go underwater with the view that my legs. I had to revise that pedagogical strategy as well. Motivation is a drive that actually comes from within. Inspiration is something that actually happens externally, so we see, feel, hear, and it does resonate with it, which is a beautiful word, resonates with us, and that actually does lead to inspiration, and then over time, motivation kicks in to then keep that drive moving forward. And there's a lot of work in the area of mental toughness. Now, if you're going to watch State of Origin tonight, you'll go, oh, those bloody Blues, they're mentally tough, don't you worry about that. But it's actually making a bit of a transition into business. And one of the things that was a great epiphany for me was the research done by this guy on English international cricketers. Awesome stuff. What's the benefit of looking at and articulating your successes?
So when you're having a bad time, bad moment, you go back and see where you've come from.
That's awesome. That's the best answer I've ever had. Thank you, Helen. Did everyone hear that? Yeah. In actual fact, that's exactly the reason. And then I thought about the first time I actually had to wash clothes. So does anyone remember the first time they actually had to wash clothes in a wash? I just thought it was one in, all in. You know, like if it's dirty, you chuck it in. I ended up with a whole array of pink rugby shorts, which was kind of interesting when I had to go training that night. But the interesting thing for me was thinking about that when I finally learned how to do it, you have to go, well, sometimes you have to sort the colours out, you've got to put your whites there, you've got to do a little bit of that, you've got to do a little bit of this, and you try and paint a bigger picture. Quite often when you think of new things and you want to make that change, you tend to go, oh, this is what we're going to do, and you leave the detail out, because in reality you don't have a lot of the detail either. You just kind of know that we've got to go that way. So you've got to go and try and find those washing instructions. So one of the things that we need to do is expect big things from people, and if you expect big things, you get big things. So when you're talking about change and trying to do new things, or you're grappling with innovation or with technology, always think about how you're speaking with the people around you, and try and put it in that context that it is efficacy-based language, that you're actually trying to go, yes, we can do great things and we can set high goals.